This girl was executed while she was doing her live stream inside the daily world of the cartels. Let's get into it.
The TikTok influencer that got killed,
Valeria,
live streaming.
Yeah. Valeria was a famous influencer.
En una hora regreso. ¿Y en qué venía? ¿En moto?
She was so pretty too. Damn shame. I wonder what she did that made them.
Now she's on this live stream and she's at her beauty salon that she owned. She tells the audience that she's been told she's receiving 3 gifts that day. She got a plushie of a pig. In Mexico too, like a pig or a pig's head is really significant. You know, it's like puerco. A lot of the times too, people will, in Guadalajara even, when people take out hits, they'll leave a pig's head on top of that person.
It would be the last video from Marquez, a rising online star in Mexico with nearly 200,000 followers between Instagram and TikTok.
Y el móvil.
Now Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum,
Con esta lamentable situación.
vowing justice.
And then she gets flowers, and then she's waiting for her 3rd most expensive gift. And a friend of hers is also at the salon with her. I'm creeped out. Something's wrong. And you can tell she's kind of on edge. And she says, you know what, girls, I think I'm gonna go. I'm kind of creeped out. And her friend tells her behind the camera, no, you can't go. There's another gift coming for you.
Why do you think she was murdered?
The institutional responsibility for creating conditions for women to be murdered with impunity.
They won't go down like a bitch.
Right here is a dead body. It's Thursday morning, 7 a.m., and we woke up to quite a few murders today.
I'm standing right in front of the Port of Vancouver. This is a hot spot for fentanyl precursor trafficking and fentanyl trafficking.
We have armed police. They're ready for sort of riot patrol.
We have this major port that is extremely close to the southern border. And so this is really how it's going.
I got to watch this whole interview, y'all.
You're bringing in precursors from the Port of Vancouver. Easily, because less than 1% of cargo that comes into the Port of Vancouver is actually inspected by authorities. 1%.
Or less than how much?
Less than 1%.
Less than 1%?
That is an official number, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we do have good intelligence. We work very hard at it. Again, it's simply a matter of more. We need more people. We need more equipment. We search less than 1% of what comes into Canada. Modes like rail.
Less than 1%.
Rail, we don't do at all. We don't look at whatsoever. We don't know what comes in via train.
Wow. They don't care.
The majority of the cargo that's coming into the Port of Vancouver is unmonitored. And you have longshoremen that are on organized crime payroll. These precursors are being brought to labs throughout the lower mainland, and they are producing fentanyl there.
Who do you think the key players are putting these labs in up there? Sinaloa cartel, which cartel?
It's Sinaloa and CJNG.
This is a cohesive effort between pre-existing organized crime groups operating here in Canada and the cartels that have really established themselves here.
The Swanton sector is where this video was reported in January. A group of men who just crossed the border ran to an SUV that drove them deeper into New York.
Yeah, they put up their own Wi-Fi wires in certain towns in these regions, so you can only purchase from the cartel provider. They cut the cords from, there's other Wi-Fi providers in Mexico.
So they have communications, they have agriculture, they have oil and gas. Just interviewed Tom Holman, the border czar, and he said that I believe that the southern border is 96.8% secured. Do you agree with that?
Damn, that's crazy. So basically, what they letting us know, all behind the money and power, they go in business with these people and let them come into our country and do whatever. But we live in a corrupt world, and the only thing you can do is keep you a gun and possibly some body armor if it gets any worse, which I hope it doesn't. But if you're like me and you live in like small towns in the country places of like different states, the chances of it becoming popular where you live is very rare. But if you live in the bigger cities like these places they're talking about, you better keep a gun or two on you with a couple extra mags, because the police can't help you, bro. The police is the second option. You're your first line of defense. You got to protect yourself. The police can only come after the damage has been done. So if they shoot you, if they rob you, the police come after. And 9 times out of 10, the dudes aren't going to get caught. Really, really more than 9. Like, if out of 100% chance, the dudes aren't going to get caught 99% of the time. You got a small percentage that they might get caught, and not anybody that's involved in the cartel. You know why? Because they're not in the database of America. They're not even registered here. They don't even know that they exist here. They're from Mexico, not from the United States. So a lot of these guys are coming here illegally, so they don't even exist here. So think about it. He could be moving sloppy, fingerprints everywhere, DNA everywhere. They still won't know who he is because he's not from here. You feel me? So protect yourself at all times, man. You never know what you can run into. And hopefully nobody has an experience with any of these guys, but you never know. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.